really sure this is going to work, but I'm just going to try and put a quick mix in place. But first I wanted to show you, I am doing Hempcrete, so NHL and lime, and this is the most injuries I've had. They're lime burns, and it's from where the gloves have rubbed because it's been 40 degrees here, and the sweat just runs down your hands, and as soon as the sweat mixes with a bit of lime, and then they just rub in various places all over my hands and on my wrist especially. So I just have to keep covering up with bandages. And it's funny because, you know, I've been working with materials that are the least expensive and most natural. Actually, that's not always the case, but yeah, you know, when I'm buying Calviva, the normal lime that needs to be mixed, it's super, super cheap. And I just spent a fortune on plasters because I ran out of my huge supply. And yeah, it's just funny that, you know, plasters were not an expected cost as part of my budget, but they've turned out to be a big one, especially this week. And I think it's a mixture because, you know, it's like one bit of sand getting into your gloves. It really can be so abrasive, and it's the same with the hemp. And the lime together, it's a lethal combination for your hands. So this is the hemp. I'm just going to turn the laser level on. I forgot. I don't know if you can see the red line. Hopefully you can. So I throw a bucket in and I push it back as much as possible, and then I tamp it down. It's just like the leca. You've seen the video of the leca maybe. I haven't put any of them up yet, but because I've had no internet really. But I will put them up eventually in case anybody is interested in how to take a very long time to do a floor, an insulated floor with using Hempcrete and leca. I'm taking the stuff off at the back because I can't really tamp that in any further. And then I push it in again at the front, get rid of the excess. And see that line, keep pushing down again until that line is level. I'm in the way of it so I can't see that bit there, but I'm just gonna put my level on. It's super level, and that's all it is really. It's a really, really nice material to work with, the hemp. It's just the problem with my gloves and my injuries, my burns. Sorry, my mask, I've taken my mask off, hence the beard mask. Yeah, so I think this will have taken me, I'll show you the rest of the floor. Hopefully you can see it. And that is it up close. It's very like wood shavings. And it's also a bit like mixing jackfruit, when you get jackfruit out of a tin, which I've done a couple of times to try it. But yeah, I've really enjoyed working with it, apart from my cuts, which they burn like hell. As soon as a bit of lime gets in there, they burn like hell, and they continue burning. So you have to take your gloves off immediately and sort it out, which is quite time consuming. Take my beard mask off. Yeah, so this level of floor is, so bottom layer is geotextile, then loose leca, then geotextile, then NHL covered leca, and then this NHL and hemp. And then the next layer will be decking and Hempcrete. So the decking will act as joists for the timber floor that I'll put in later, but I'm not going to do it on this strip because this is going to take a long time to dry. I think it's a few weeks for every inch, and there's 4 inches here, and I'm going to put another inch on with the decking. And then I have to leave. That's why I won't be putting the flooring down, the floorboards down. But that's okay. It's a nice job for me to do when I get back. It's all taking a lot longer, of course, than I expected, but it's the drying out materials, waiting for the right weather. Yeah, just a lot of work to prepare the walls, strengthen them out. It's been a very, very long process and very exhausting. I'm looking forward to a holiday going back to the UK. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I went swimming last night because like I say, the temperatures have been really high, so it's just like at the end of the day you just have to go and jump in the river. So yeah, I really need a haircut.